I hope you guys are ready for adventure because I know Toad is. What is up, my friends? It's Rayback here, and thanks to Nintendo, today we're going to be reviewing Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for the Nintendo Switch. Get so very hyped! Now, if you guys are any bit familiar with Captain Toad, you know that this game was originally released back in the Wii U in 2014. So, this here is essentially yet another port from the string of incredible, underrated Wii U games that are hitting the Switch, and I'm really not complaining about that because Captain Toad here was a hidden gem. You see what I did there? You hunt gems in the game, and the game itself is actually a hidden gem, so it's kind of like, haha, it's a joke, haha, 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 haha. So for those of you guys that don't know, Treasure Tracker is a sandbox-style adventure where you guide Captain Toad through a variety of vibrant levels to find stars, gems, and hidden items, hence the name Treasure Tracker. The story itself is actually very, very simple. It's pretty much the same as every other Mario game. Captain Toad and Toadette, they find a star, and Toadette is later abducted by a giant bird. It's not Bowser this time, it's actually a giant bird. So your goal here is obviously to play through the levels and rescue her, and this is where the adventure begins, my friends. We are becoming heroic and going out to rescue her. So if you don't know much about Captain Toad, allow me to explain. Captain Toad is not your typical Mario game. Toad has none of Mario's powers, so you're gonna have to go through all these levels and get creative defeating the enemies by tossing turnips, falling off ledges to bop them on the head, or shining your light on them like you have to do with Boos. It's not a challenging game by any means as far as like enemies and bosses go. In fact, the boss battles are actually pretty funny because all you have to do is avoid the obstacles and reach the star at the end, and they end up killing themselves. Since Toad can't do it on his own, you have to get a little creative, and that's how the bosses die. They actually end up killing themselves. No one ever said the bosses had to be smart. But where this game really shines and becomes challenging though is in its treasure hunting. Each level will introduce you to new obstacles you have to work around in order to find the 3 gems and reach the star at the end of the level. One second you're riding in a minecart, the next you're on a non-stop locomotive, and the next you're moving around puzzle blocks on a haunted castle. It is pretty crazy. But when you complete each level though, you're gonna unlock Pixel Toad, which is kind of like an additional mission in a way where you actually have to go back into the level and try and find Pixel Toad, kind of like hide and go seek, but it's actually built into this game from the start, so you don't actually have to tap an amiibo like you did in the Wii U version, which is pretty cool. If you guys haven't noticed by now, the gameplay style in Captain Toad here is a lot more laid back and thought focused than many other Mario games, which is really cool because this formula actually blends together into something that works so very well. Also, a little bit of a spoiler here, there are some surprises once you beat the main game that aren't in the Wii U version. So here, if you beat the main game in the Switch version, you're gonna unlock some brand new Super Mario Odyssey inspired levels, which are kind of short in a way, but they are really cool nonetheless because this kind of gives like a preview of maybe a sequel to come in Captain Toad, which would really be great. So if I had to pick one thing I really like about Captain Toad and one thing I dislike about Captain Toad, the one thing I really like about Captain Toad has always been the graphics. I mean, seriously guys, this game looks absolutely visually stunning. I mean, combine these looks with a solid treasure hunting experience, and it really gives you a true gem in Captain Toad here. It's creative, it's original, it's vibrant. What's really not to love? The one thing I do dislike about this game though is that the on-screen pointer that's there to like help you a little bit, it's always on, and there's no option to turn it off when you play with your Switch docked. I mean, it's not a problem in handheld mode because you use the touchscreen, but I just wish there was a way to turn it off. I don't know, it's just always flying around the screen. I feel like it could be just have an option just to turn it off. I feel like it should be there. Overall, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is a fantastic creative game with lots of fun and vibrant challenges and a few new welcome additions like the Super Mario Odyssey inspired levels. Is it a typical Mario game? No. Is it meant to be a typical Mario game? No, it's not meant to be. If you enjoyed Treasure Tracker on the Wii U, you're definitely gonna enjoy it here, especially since you can take it on the go anytime, anywhere. It's really great. If you played through it 100% once on the Wii U and found every little thing, I don't think it's worth playing again because everything's in the same spot, you know, nothing's really changed, unless you really absolutely love this game. But for those of you guys who haven't, I really highly recommend checking it out. Captain Toad itself is a legit buried treasure. There I go again with the puns. I'm so glad it's like getting a second chance here at life, just like Pokken Tournament and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Like games like these, they really deserve a second chance, especially since not many really discovered them on the Wii U. So here's hoping there's going to be a sequel at some point because Captain Toad is really fantastic. Alrighty guys, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also be sure to leave a comment down in the comments box down below, letting me know what you think of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Have you played this game on the Switch or the Wii U? Are you looking to pick it up? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments box down below. So that's about it guys. Also make sure you hit that subscribe button for new videos coming your way every Thursday, Sunday, sometimes more. You know what's going down over here on the channel. So many fun things coming your way. So until the next video, I will catch you guys later. Peace.